welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Chris Evans said he had no right doing this in his wife Selena Gomez. Chris Evans becomes remorseful for treating Selena Gomez badly. But Selena Gomez has decided not to forgive Chris anytime soon. We will damage it all down for you. But in the proceeding then we proceed, please. If you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasure time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for big updates. Let's dive into the video. Before starring in Captain America, the first Avenger, Chris Evans appeared in a gamut of films spanning genres, but regularly opening to negative vital and target audience reviews. From romantic comedies like What's Your Number to motion dramas like Puncture, the actor used to be doing simply pleasant in the economic realm, but struggling to discover his niche, that function that would start his ascension to A-list status. Who knew such a position would come in the shape of the morally upstanding Steve Rogers? When Captain America came around, Chris Evans clearly grew to become a family identify overnight. People started out placing his face on their walls, social media exploded with that charming smile, and the relaxation is, as they say, history. Following his look in Captain America, he proceeded to play Steve Rogers for almost a decade. And the Avengers saga introduced the repute and notoriety Evans wanted to take dangers in his career. He had the pull to get matters done. While Evans was once at first hesitant to be part of as he had already seemed in superhero flops The Fantastic Four and The Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, a little nudge from Robert Downey Jr. was ample to do the trick. Downey defined to Evans all the possibilities becoming a member of Marvel would supply upward jostle to. However, there was once one probability Evans sees that, he admits, he had no enterprise attempting. While Chris Evans may additionally have had no right to direct, as he jokes all through the interview, followers have been excited to see the man at the back of Steve Rogers take a stab at working in the back of the scenes. Unfortunately, Chris Evans' directorial debut opened to bad integral and target market opinions, and Chris Evans has but to strive his hand at directing again. Hopefully, Chris Evans continues to develop as an actor, increasing his portfolio alongside the way and tries to direct as soon as more. It would be a disgrace to see an actor who, for so many years, spoke fairly of directing, absolutely stroll away. Chris Evans' followers these in Tinseltown, and these backyard of it would truly be inclined to supply right Olay cap every other shot in the ring. We recognize he's acquired the genius for it. However, matters don't usually go as deliberate the first time out the gate. And NBSP. As of now, Chris Evans' agenda is notably stacked with appearing gigs, so the actor is not going to discover himself directing each time soon. However, here's to hoping he finds his way to the director's chair someday after Jekyll or defending Jacob. Selena Gomez sat down with Vulture to talk about her career, her relationship with Chris Evans, the type of man Chris Evans is, and why, in the end, the two ought to now not make their relationship work. What's the equal about us is no longer simply that we're from Massachusetts, which was once such a delight. However, Chris is genuinely one of the kindest humans I've ever met, to the factor the place once in a while I would seem at him, and it would sort of smash my heart. He's actually vulnerable, and he's actually straightforward. He's like predominant colors. He has beautiful, big, robust emotions, and he's clearly positive of them. It's simply tremendous to be around. His coronary heart is in all likelihood golden colored, if you ought to paint it. While Chris Evans and Jenny Slate did no longer wind up together, it's clear that he left an eternal effect on the comedian, and a correct one too. It appears, primarily based on Slate's words, that Evans is a mild soul with a large heart. So, whilst Evans may additionally play the difficult Captain America on screen, it seems that Evans' coronary heart may additionally bruise without difficulty in actual life, which is by way of no capacity a terrible thing. Possessing big, sturdy emotions is what regarded to draw Slate to the actor in the first place. Gomez goes on to give an explanation for the difficulties that got here with relationship one of the largest celebrities there is. She defined that, whilst she can nonetheless sit down in the nook of an espresso shop, he cannot. She additionally went on to talk about the nature of relationship anyone who is so severely objectified in pop culture. While Chris Evans and Selena Gomez each substantially admire, respect, and nonetheless love every other, it appears that this relationship simply wasn't intended to be, in spite of Evans' golden-colored coronary heart and emotional vulnerability. In a recent Esquire profile, Sudbury native Chris Evans refused to talk about his relationship with gifted Coster and Milton native Jenny Slate. In a New York Journal profile published Tuesday, Slate took the contrary approach, detailing how the two clicked, what it used to be like courting Captain America, and why the relationship sooner or later ended. The obvious child megastar used to be effusive in her reward of Evans. What's the equal about us is no longer simply that we're from Massachusetts, which used to be such a delight, Slate advised New York Magazine. But Chris is actually one of the kindest human beings I've ever met, to the fact of the place now and again I would appear at him, and it would sort of smash my heart. He's virtually vulnerable, and he's surely straightforward. He's like important colors. He has beautiful, big, sturdy emotions, and he's definitely certain of them. It's simply superb to be around. His coronary heart is probable golden colored, if you may want to paint it. That said, Slate informed the ebook that she and Evans are really, actually different people, and that she struggled with the duo's various ranges of fame. If you are a girl who certainly cares about her freedom, her rights, her experience of being an individual, it is complicated to go out with one of the most objectified human beings in the complete world, Slate said, describing how random girls in CVS would strategy the couple and straight away commence gushing over the Sudbury native. They were like, "Oh my God, is that Chris Evans? He's so hot." You're like, "How dare you? That's my boyfriend." But yes, he's so hot. Selena additionally advised New York that she in all likelihood shouldn't have jumped into a new relationship so shortly after setting apart from her husband of 3 years, filmmaker Dean Fleischer Camp. "When Chris and I commenced dating, my husband and I had solely been separated for a couple of months," Slate said. "Even although we had an amicable divorce, I suppose that's nevertheless something that you want to mourn. When you get separated from someone that you really care about, it is the destruction of a trust system. That is really, honestly sad." Unsurprisingly, the man who performs Captain America has a lengthy relationship history. Chris Evans, who is viewed through many followers as one of Hollywood's most eligible bachelors, has been linked to a range of A-list stars over the span of his career. Some have outright denied a relationship ever happened. For instance, Kristen Cavallari insisted that they had been simply buddies, no matter rumors suggesting in any other case in 2008. And then there was Sandra Bullock, who made enjoyable of romance hypothesis that tied her to the Marvel megastar with the aid of jokingly pronouncing they bought married and divorced in 2014. It was once by no means genuinely tested if Chris dated Kate Bosworth. Regardless, the co-stars unsurprisingly sparked romance hypothesis after taking part in love pastimes in the 2000 film Newcomers, which, was once Chris's first film ever. They have been at least excellent friends. Kate shared a late 90s throwback of her and Chris in January 2021, which she sweetly captioned, "Hey Captain America, a little assist PLS. Flag emoji, asking for a 15-12 months ancient from the late 90s. Kate is now married to director Michael Polish. One of Chris's most well-known exes was Jessica Biel. They started courting in 2001, when each have been nevertheless sparkling faces in the Hollywood scene. Jessica had been on about 6 seasons of Seventh Heaven at that point, whilst Chris used to be making America's coronary heartthrob for the very first, and no longer last, time as the popular jock on Not Another Teen Movie. They have been a traditional Hollywood couple, and have been a fixture at many pink carpet events, like the 2003 premiere of Jessica's notorious horror flick The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The relationship received pretty serious. "We continually discuss about marriage. We each choose to be married, and we each favor to have children," Jessica told Cosmopolitan in 2005. However, these plans in no way got here into fruition, due to the fact they break up in 2006. Jessica is now married to singer and actor Justin Timberlake. Please inform us in the comments. Please do now no longer overlook about to subscribe, and flip on the notification bell to see our modern day update. Chris Evans and Selena Gomez each substantially